Alright guys, so this is part 3 of my Florida Star Wars celebration vlog. Except we're at home. We're not in Florida. We're doing this from home because my vlogging skills are absolutely horrible. But I'm gonna work on them in the future for you guys. Anyways, day 3, the whole reason I was over in Florida, Star Wars Battlefront 2. The full trailer was being shown at the event on this day. There was gonna be a panel. It was exciting. This was the Saturday of the convention, like the main day, and my God, we spent most of the morning like walking around the show floor and there were just people everywhere. It was amazing.
Let's see if he can catch up. Doug Dixon's droid. Very fast, but I think Steve's a little faster. Let's see how he can make this turn. If he can catch up, but no, it's gonna be Doug Dixon.
Alright, we're at the Lego store here. Lego Star Wars Building Bay. They got the people. They got the measly peasants building little Lego blocks here. This guy's not building Lego blocks. These guys are building Lego blocks. They chuck the blocks into these baskets, and then the blocks get hammered by the master builders onto this enormous Millennium Falcon. Ridiculous. Ridiculously awesome.
Anyways, enough about all of that. The main event, the reason we were all there, Battlefront 2.
Alright, we just entered the Star Wars Battlefront 2 like announcement room panel thing. Pretty excited. This is like the worldwide, well, it's supposed to be the worldwide reveal before there was the big leak about a week ago. But this is why we're here. This is the whole reason I'm out here this weekend. Pretty excited. Should be good fun. Yeah. Copyright music. Woo!
I am excited. We're going to have a fantastic time today. That is right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. So please give a huge round of applause, a warm welcome to your Galaxy stage host, David Collins.
So yeah, we sat down, everybody piled in, the room filled up, it was at capacity. Oh man, the anticipation was brewing, you could just tell. Everybody was so pumped, they were waving their lightsabers around and stuff. It was crazy. There's a few developers came out and they kind of gave a little bit of a panel. They spoke about the game and what we can expect before they unleashed the trailer on us. And that has to be one of the most amazing experiences of my life.
Wonderful Battlefront 2 reveal trailer. Let's roll it. Check it out.
just seeing a couple thousand people in a room so excited about something they're watching on TV, so vocally excited. I mean, the reaction when Darth Maul came onto the screen, oh my god. Oh man, it was, I don't know, it was a surreal experience. So yeah, as far as my Star Wars knowledge goes, it doesn't go too far outside of the main series, as well as a couple of the games over a variety of different gaming consoles. But I haven't gone into the animated series, I haven't gone into the books or anything like that, but I was fascinated by the idea of the single player story being based on the dark side. So yeah, in the story you're going to be playing like a special ops type of trooper that's a part of the Inferno Squad, I believe it was called, that is kind of like a special ops team. Like, they're the guys you send in, they're like the Marines. These guys were like, you can just tell they're tough. And the game starts at the end of episode 6 when the second Death Star blows up, and apparently fills in the gap. A 30-year timeline. I don't know how they're going to cover 30 years, but basically from the end of episode 6 to the start of episode 7. I don't know how they bridge those 30 years, but I'm pretty excited to find out, especially seeing it from the dark side point of view. Or I guess to them it's the good side. I don't know, I guess depends on what kind of side of a war you stand on. At the end of the day, in a war, both sides believe they're doing the right thing for their people, so I guess that's going to be one of the I guess key things that we're going to explore in the game. But it really looks like that they've gone over, like, above and beyond to make sure every criticism that was, I guess, that were dealt in Battlefront 1 when that came out has been acknowledged. I mean, single player for a start wasn't around in Battlefield 1. Like, they've given what looks like it's going to be a pretty darn good single player mode in Battlefront 2. But it goes well beyond the single player. I mean, the multiplayer, it's gonna span multiple generations. You're gonna have, I guess, different maps, I guess, across different eras in the Star Wars franchise, going from like the Clone Wars, going from, I think, like the episode 1, or I guess the prequel era, to the main original trilogy era, to possibly even further. I mean, you see in the trailer you got Kylo Ren versing Yoda, or no, Darth Maul versing Yoda. But it's gonna be pretty cool to play these heroes against heroes that never really would have crossed paths. Oh! And since we're talking about multiplayer, apparently the whole game mode has sort of been overhauled. In the original Battlefront, it was all about collecting tokens to get into like spaceships or turn into heroes and get stuff like that. Apparently that's gone. That's not going to be a thing anymore. It's going to be more. They didn't really go into too many details because the game does come out at the end of the year, but to me it sounds a bit like an experience type system. You're alive, you do your thing, you gain experience from doing stuff, killing people, etc. And then I guess rally up a bit of an experience bar, and then eventually get to kind of spawn in as your hero and unleash a bit of your frustrations on the enemy. At least that's how it sounds. It could be anything, but that's my theory. I think it could also be like a kill streak type system like Call of Duty, but I'd highly doubt that. But all in all, as primarily a childhood Star Wars fan, and I'd kind of lost my way a bit through my teenage years, with my passion reignited by the release of Episode 7, I'm excited for this game. The game looks like it's going to be a ton of fun. I can't wait to play it, and I'm sure you guys are either going to see it on here or streamed over on Twitch. I cannot wait. But yeah, I guess that sums up the weekend that I spent in Florida for Star Wars Celebration. It was an event I probably never would have attended if EA didn't send me, but I'm so glad I did, because it's an experience I'd never thought of experiencing, never will experience again, more than likely, and I don't know, I probably never would have known how awesome the event is had I not gone on this weekend. If you're a Star Wars fan and you ever get the opportunity to attend one of these events, and I'm not sponsored to say this, go. Like, it's awesome. If you're a Star Wars fan, like I'm this much of a fan compared to some who their fandom just expands ridiculously, and I loved it. If you're a big fan, you're gonna have the time of your life in this place. Now, I haven't actually been able to get hands-on with the game as of yet, but hopefully in the coming months, if there's some alphas or betas or something that EA want to hook me up with, I can possibly get some gameplay to you guys, which I can't wait for. I'm so excited about it. But yeah, keep an eye out for that stuff in the future, guys. But for now, thank you so much for watching this little trilogy of vlogs. If you missed the first two, one at the event and the second one at Disney World, then go ahead, check them out. There'll be links somewhere around here. Thanks, guys. I'll hopefully work on my vlogging skills a little bit more in the future. But for now, that's all from me. Catch you guys in another video very, very soon. Bye for now.